Sujata Rajan. She is the senior scientist at Anthem Biosciences Private Limited. Sujata holds a master's in technology degree with Vishveshwaraya Technological University. She has over 5 years of experience as applying analytical techniques to discovery and research of biosimilars, which is a very much growing field in India as well as globally. Apart from work experience applied to global science techniques, your domain experience, biosimilars, is what intrigues me. And I think your overall experience will be very helpful to the students we have today as well. Let's call over Sujata Rajan now. Hi, Sujata. So the next question is to you. Considering that you have completed your post-graduation from a very well-known university in India, and you have a brilliant amount of experience with applicative biotechniques, what kind of masters would you prefer that today's biotech freshers should do? Should they do it in India? Should they do it abroad? And if they should pursue, what kind of a master's course would they pursue?
You are on mute.
You're on mute, Sujata. Yeah.
Thank you, Shruti, and good evening, everyone. I feel so timid among all of you because you all are so you guys have decades of experience. I might not fit into that, but yeah, I'll try to.
I'm there as well. I'm there as well with you. Don't worry. Don't be timid.
Yeah, but the question which you have asked is completely. I can help people completely with that.
Please speak loudly.
Yeah, I'm quite loud. Okay. Yeah, so talking about pursuing masters either from India or from foreign university, I would like to mention that before deciding on to university, it is very important for students to identify their interest and their potential. If they for example, if you opt for any institute without having clear understanding of what you're going to do, you will mess it up and at the end. So as we all know that biotechnology is all about quality of knowledge you can acquire from any place, and this is irrespective of India or foreign. So but to add on and to help students who are confused that where to do their masters from, I would suggest if they can afford, if they can opt for foreign universities, they should do that because they have abundance of resources. They have well equipped and advanced laboratories which we lack here in India. And as Dr. Sohan mentioned, that hands-on experience is important. This is what you will get to have there in foreign universities, which we lack here in India. I'll share my experience that when I was doing BTech, a UV spectrophotometer is a very basic instrument, and I was only allowed to see it because they were demonstrating it. I couldn't understand what I have read and how to use it. I couldn't understand. So what that time, I mean, I think from last 5-10 years, internet is quite accessible. I tried to understand through that. I searched on YouTube video, then I understood, okay, how this is how it works. But honestly, I didn't in my university I didn't understand how UV spec works from my theoretical knowledge and what they demonstrated. So what I know through few of my friends who have studied from abroad, they tells me that forget about UV spec. They have got chance to perform characterization and all in a much higher this thing instruments which we do not have in many of the universities here. So that is one point I would like to mention, that hands-on is very, very important after your after you identify your area of interest. Without that, you cannot uh, lead a easy, I mean, you'll struggle a lot in your career basically. So I have struggled a lot. I don't know, and that time I do not had anyone to guide me, and like but nowadays, because of you guys, many of students are getting opportunities to understand and to decide better for their career. So I actually like to thank you all for doing this. It is a great help for these students with and I can feel that how difficult it is for them. So a second thing I would like to mention that deciding on country is very important, because few countries offer scholarship whereas few don't, and few countries you get easily without even giving any entrance, because a few professors need fellows for their research activities. Like I myself have been trying for a Canadian university from quite long, with a professor. Professor is very good. His research is on glycans. And I'm a person who gets mesmerized when we talk about glycans. So I want to work with glycan, and he is doing extensive studies on glycans. So I'm approaching him from past 1 year. I'm not getting any reply, but I'm very hopeful that I'll get. So I would suggest that don't lose hope. They might revert. They might take time, but they will revert. So uh, I've been trying in US universities as well, which I'm finding it difficult. So overall, my experience with approaching universities across the world for my PhD and master, during my masters also I tried, but I couldn't get good response. So I didn't want to wait for long. So I did my masters here in India. But I will suggest students, if you have now plenty of platforms like this, and you have good accessibility to internet, invest your time. It's better to invest your time now than to be confused in later stage in your career. So invest your time, read a lot, make yourself aware of each field of biotechnology. Biotechnology is not just biotechnology, as Dr. Gopal mentioned about different segments of biotechnology. Dr. Karthik also mentioned about different fields, and so on. Dr. Sohan also mentioned about different fields of biotechnology. So you guys should be, I would suggest you that be aware what, with not very extensively, but have basic understanding of what each segment does, and based on that, it will make you easy. It will make easier for you to decide that okay, which field interests you. At least that will be helpful for narrowing down to your approach where you want to focus on, and based on that you can target the universities who provide uh, 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 courses on that particular this thing subject. And I would not only master, I'd like to add that if possible do PhD, because masters, if you're planning to be in research, your masters will not help you much. It will, of course, it will be a benefit over BTech, but it will not help you much to uh, grow throughout your career. At some point of time your career will be stagnant. Like I have a 5 years of experience now in industry, and being in industry, I know that after 5 years I'll not grow much if I don't have PhD, or if I don't have PDF. So it is very important. So yeah, I'll suggest everyone who can opt, please go for PhD plus after MTech also go for PhD and PDFs if possible. I hope I have answered.
Yeah, Sujata, you have answered definitely. Um, Once again, thank you. You again address the second problem, the confusion about which program to study, what to study. This was the second problem I think most of the students had asked for, and we addressed that as well.
Hey, thanks for watching the video. Feel free to visit our website at www.gradsky.com. Smash the like button below, hit the subscribe button to follow. Also, to get notified when a new video is uploaded, click on the bell icon and you can get them.